those 3 Gwen picks that are holding him back from a deeper champion pool. Speaking of, Photon now going to lock in the Gwen.
But I do think that the solo laners are going to have to work cut out from here as well, and already trying to get some vision here.
Top side, face checking into the brush, set with the setup. Elioya now running. Elioya's just dead. He knows his fate. Just going to walk away and hope it saves the rest of his team. Mirror1 making it out safety by burning the Ghost. Rounding in. Hylissang level 2. Should have the Haymaker available. Going to be tough. Level 3 now coming in as well. Alvaro getting level 3. That's a nice follow-up. Haymaker coming out. Good damage, but just not nearly enough. Carzzy continuing to free fire. Wants to finish off Alvaro. Is he ready to burn the flash? In comes Rel. Oh, he has to be careful here. Dagless doesn't want to overcommit. Mad Lions Koi. They get the kill. They walk away essentially scot-free. There we go. One. Goes back up. Elioya follow through. Stun card there as well. Elioya just going to finish that one. Dagless just hand delivering a bag of gold to the Mad Lions Koi top side. It's really hard for Mad Lions Koi to push advantages any further in the bot lane. I think one of the big disadvantages for a long time for Senna in the actual carry position is she's just trash at pushing. Now, pullback is there though. Carzzy coming in. Nice little rain of arrows. Good follow-up. Level 6, not enough. Hylissang getting the kill credit. Haymaker coming through, but now Elioya on the bottom side, desperate to get something back.
Dagless, you've got good target selection that you can shot down, but going to try and respond.
There, going straight back onto Carzzy. Carzzy has cleanse and flash up and available. He's just going to try to walk away. Good pullback from Hilly. Should have another Haymaker available. A nice shield. Goes for the ultimate as well, but not much of a show to be stopped there. Supa, however, going to be in trouble here. 3 blight marks on him. Flash in for a quick Q. Instant follow-up from Dagless to lock down the Senna. Vitality keeping the play going. Fresskowy just going to try to disengage and dissuade any further action. Not really a lot to be done. Elioya in the meantime finishing off 2, looking to make the 3rd Void Grub go down. Hylissang though wants to kick things off in isolation. Supa caught out here, but no Haymaker to come through. Alvaro going to hit him with a thumbs up. Hylissang, a bit of a questionable play here. TP now to follow up to maybe hope to block it. It's successful. Fresskowy, that's a clean setup. Flick back onto Carzzy is nasty. And Mad Lions Koi instantly say, nah, bro, not today.
Fresskowy, as you can see, can easily shove the wave now that he's got his tier stacks. Not going to really be an issue.
Pull back there from Hylissang. Excellent combo. Nice showstopper. Hylissang to the back line. He's dead again. There's no time for a Haymaker. Can't even get another blow down. It's on VTO to try to turn this fight back. Fresskowy lays down the unraveled Earth. There's VTO can't dash. He's instantly flicked back as well. VTO needs to dash through and try to find another kill. Elioya locked up. VTO going out. He cannot go back in. However, the shuriken flip marking a dead target. Supa now locked up, and Carzzy just going absolutely God mode. Still standing. Body block big there. Carzzy needs to get the hell out. Fresskowy, nice big rock there. A second one. Back to back. This man is tough. He doesn't even need to see him. He just lines him up and knocks him down.
Like Elioya and Alvaro linking up with either the TF or Fresskowy is going to guarantee a kill. And there's the Terror gone.
Hylissang stepping forward to threaten, but Celestial opposition already taken out. Hylissang just disappeared. Now VTO going in, he's going to be able to take out Alvaro, but the instant response coming through as well. That's Dagless' ultimate taken down. Fresskowy again, just uncontested. Photon trying to ghost in, trying to get a little bit more done. VTO stepping forward, wants to get some more damage on Supa. Photon knows that he has to turn this entire play around. The Gwen, here she is, the shutdown for Carzzy, and finally, Vitality find a winning fight.
I'm going to be a side lane threat and have a little bit more in team fights versus what was the Shadow Flame. Not that anymore, as Hilly.
Done. Celestial opposition mitigating some of the upfront damage, and he's dead again. He's gone. I don't think they're going to go for any early force here, as Vitality seem keen to make a fight happen. Hylissang going back in, but Carzzy's been locked up. Knockup now coming in as well. Carzzy locked up as well. The interrupt coming in for Elioya, but only buys a brief moment. Carzzy still standing though. Carzzy continuing to auto attack, generating so much space. Vitality clean team fighting to keep that 80 carry standing. Mirror1 with the gold card. I don't think it's going to be enough. The Gwen already on top of him. Boris just keeps hitting. Somebody kill Carzzy, but they don't have the tools. They don't have the space. Supa now stepping forward. This is his chance to turn the fight back. The slows now coming in. One more Q might just do it. Step forward. Q auto. He gets it done. Supa finally taking Carzzy out of the equation, but a messy exchange for Mad Lions Koi.
Exactly. VTO trying to maneuver around again to get these flank kills.
VTO looking for the edge, looking for the angle here. Mad Lions Koi stepping up. Could be 3rd Drake for Vitality. Good wall coming in from the side from Fresskowy. He has kept Carzzy out of the fight. Carzzy throwing the ult, and that's about all he's going to be able to contribute. But Photon staying in the shroud can deal so much more damage back. Fresskowy looking for the solo coming in. Managing to get the double with support from Elioya. Vitality getting absolutely routed in the fight. Vitality caught by the wall. Could not find the angle to fight on their terms. Already impacting the team fight very positively. And then Fresskowy's individual contributions with the rest of his kit, massive. Not only taking Carzzy out of the fight with the wall, but also shutting him down. And that's huge damage going in. VTO going out of the rift, sent packing back to the fountain.
with the amount of vision the Mad Lions Koi have in this bottom part. The jungle, they won't be able to go, but what?
Hylissang gone. Hylissang's out. He tried for the angle, but again, he's just dying mid-animation, so he just cannot get anything else done. Mad Lions Koi. Now the wall is coming through. They've actually lighted them in. They're bringing them back. A flick back hitting onto VTO. Supa managing to throw the ult across the entire remaining team. Photon the only one doing any damage, but it's just not enough at all. Mad Lions Koi, it was close. It was back and forth for a little bit of the early game, but once they took control, they have not let go. Once they put their foot on the gas, they have not stopped. Hylissang will go for one last desperate maneuver, but he's just adding to the death count. Mad Lions Koi drawing first blood in the best of 3, 1 win away from the best of 5 portion of our playoffs.
You want to go in as Photon, you want to start fights. It's the complete opposite direction though, and he's answering it with an axe shot.
We weren't able to survive a huge amount of that, so we'll actually be Douglas now going back towards the void groups, trying to pick it up, but on the bottom lane.
He's getting run down here.
Oh,
Flash in.
nice.
Excellent setup now coming in from Carzzy. Trade back from Supa. Big damage. Hail of Blades. He just maths better. He burned his flash, but BTO now going in. Mirwin again being bully. This is comeuppance, but it doesn't feel fair. The name doesn't feel fair. Fresskowy isolated off to the side. Elio, you're not going to be able to find much. Make Mirwin's life miserable. So far has been successful. That's a 1K gold lead. Mirwin's back, but so is Daglet. That's a Q flash into an ult. More damage now coming in. Akshan throwing down. Mirwin desperate to get a kill back. One last tower shot not going to come in. Photon can't overextend here. He's just instantly going to flash out. He gets another. Fresskowy on the way up. Is he willing to ult in? He is. Trying to follow it up, but the stun is there. BTO going to go in to try to get the damage down. Roots now coming through. Photon does a lot of work here. Red buff for Elioya. How much damage can the brand do? Trying to get away. Passive ticking away. The Blaze not quite enough to finish him. Elioya now going to be in trouble. BTO playing on the edge here. That's one quick kill. Fresskowy running. W. Ooh, Dagless. For sure, Hylissang again committing for the fight. VTO getting chunked out there. Mirwin now looking to knock back here. Desperate to get the 1v1 back. Oh! Oh! Now that you're on your lonesome, you're not so tough! Mirwin. Mad Lions Koi still holding on to a 1K gold lead.
And in the grand scheme of things, look, Photon, yes, he has a lead in top side, but it's not really much to write home about. Carzzy about to die on box.
Okay, feathers are going to fly. Carzzy's going to go right back down, and I don't think there's really anything he can do here. Hylissang going to come and try to save him, but it might just set up for 2 deaths there. Alvaro still standing for a brief moment. BTO now dashing out to safety. Chains fully connecting. Come up, it's coming in, but not finishing the job. Photon getting the extra movement speed from the Blade of the Rune King. Going invisible. This happened to me once. Lore stole a Kit Kat. Now Photon going in, looking to steal a little bit more than that. BTO already finding a kill. That's a shutdown.
He's still fishing.
You're trying to get out. The extra movement speed now coming in. Hylissang, that's a nice knock up to start it off. Vitality. And these extended plays, another action swing. Photon will not be stopped. Will now make it out to safety as well. People trying to clear the wave as quickly as possible with the piercing arrow. Generally favored over Carzzy when it comes to wave clear just because of usually having first access. But Hylissang now going to try to kick the fight off. Supa locked up, but that was not it. Supa's going to punish him for it. Goodbye, Hilly. Now VTO can come over the wall, but they're investing in a lost play. Vitality overcommitting resources, and before I think it might have been crazy for Mad Lions Koi to try and force the Baron. It's getting less crazy, Dagda.
As long as this poke lands, yeah, 100%. VTO will have the TP to come back in though, so again, I think you play off this frontline vision as Vitality try to clear it. Oh, where is
over
this?
The wall, immediate stun. That's one squishy man, easy target. Ezio Auditore just gone. Maybe hoping for the pin. 4K getting lower. Mad Lions Koi, are they willing to go for the 50-50 here? Daglas committing. Q-Flash not going to connect. Now getting knocked back in the pit. It's getting lower and lower. VTO going in. He just bursts down enemy mid laner. Boris Q going to try to finish the job off. Baron secured by the side of Mad Lions Koi. Vitality managed to get one, but Carzzy now backstepping. Ooh, Feathers not going to connect there. Arrows flying in. Mirwin flying in. Mad Lions Koi get the Baron. They find some kills, but then the TP behind. Akshan on the way in. Photon going invisible. If he kills Mirwin, he'll get his teammates back. Now he's trying to kill Supa, but the body block should just come in. Not that much damage. At the end of the day, outside of the Baron, the play was already favoring Mad Lions Koi, but if you'd lost 50-50, it certainly would have fallen apart. Supa has overstepped for a brief moment, but the instant follow-up is there! Who's getting the comeuppance now? Good damage from Supa on the backline again, uncontested. Oh, hostile takeover going to connect on the Carzzy as he lands, and the cleanse already gone. Fresskowy coming in from the backside, a killer instinct with a shutdown. Carzzy at least managing to take Supa out of the equation. Fresskowy still in touch. Hylissang running. It's a slaughter in the mid lane. Only VTO left standing. Triple kill for Fretzkawi.
So this is where Mad Lions Koi at least will lose a little bit out on the map. But where does he TP to is the next question.
Should be tough. They really have any vision in their back pocket. Hillsang has a single control ward. They could look to take it down, but Inhibitor traded for Baron. That was surprisingly bloodless. And the rest of Vitality looking to make a counterplay here.
I mean, they aren't in position, and look, they're just going to try and go for mid. Mirwin calls.
Mirwin caught out, pull back on the feathers. Does not connect. Flash forward from Garzi, determined to get something back, but Mirwin living is a disaster for the Vitality counterpunch here. The rest of the team from Mad Lions Koi can just end the game. Dagos has to move in. They have to delete the wave. VTO ready to give his life to end the wave, but VTO has finally been caught on. He can finally try to step back, but he's been shut down. Dagos going to drop down as well. The Baron and power creeps here as well. Mirwin going to stop the recall coming in, and that's going to do it. Vitality trying to get too tricky. Garzi doesn't have the resources to turn this one back. The poke now coming in. The feathers fly. The pullback is there, but Elyoya does not burn. Garzi now in trouble. Fretzkawi just dives to the back line. Mad Lions Koi have done it. In their first split with 4 rookies, they will secure top 4 in the LEC winter season. Photon does not have the time, the damage. Mad Lions Koi lock the best of 5s.
Xayah with her short range ideally wants champions to come onto you. It does make Vi's life a little bit harder. Also Norless, if the ultimate is thrown out, can easily force out the ultimate from the Xayah.
To the relative safety of their tower, Exakick looking to base here. There will be a cannon wave pushing in, so he's going to lose quite a bit of XP if he does finish that off. Decides against it. We've got 3 summoners left. Have Dos and Exakick to try and survive. Jun tanks the tower. Exakick already down. First blood to Fnatic. Good knock up onto Jun though. Razork won't tank the tower afterwards. Now they can look for the re-engage. Noah and Razork. Do you want more here or do you just want the plate? Waiting for the Vault Breaker. There it lands. Noah tanked the tower perfectly. Fnatic get out with 2 kills. So Serenity would be like Van Gogh. Torment would be, I mean, Torment actually fits more with Van Gogh, but we're going to see another fight down towards the bottom lane as Isma goes in. Jun trying to tank this up, gets hit with the Blade Caller. Humanoid on his way as well. Good shuffle back as Razor's now in the midst of the fray. The grasp of more will get 2. SK very low, walking away wounded. Humanoid looking for a little bit more damage. Last Embrace going to hit on Exakick. He does have the flash. Will he get out in time? He escapes for now. Isma has flash, has jump, uses the flash early to escape. The dredge line crossing more, pulling him back, but can Ferromancy crash down for that little bit of extra shielding.
Now, will they make the dive happen? Isma is obviously here to cover. Humanoid gonna base, has the TP available.
They're gonna look for it. Depth charge onto Exakick. Last Embrace out. Razzle diving forward. The Dawning Shadow as well as they just lock up Exa and they take him out of the fight. Isma trying to do everything he can here, but Humanoid tanks the tower perfectly. Jun takes the kill. Razork manages to survive. 100 HP, more than enough for the Fnatic dive.
Speaking of,
Once you get extra vision control, Oscar in coming across. We'll see that that ward was just placed. Still clears it out and steps forward. Okay, Oscar, you should have known that that ward just went down. A little bit greedy to step forward towards the Tribush. SK were lying in wait, but Oscar, a bit of a mental misplay there from him. That's a reference not many people are going to get,
there's going to be a bunch of people like, what? Just goes to show my age.
People that love stacks do like the Jenga as Isma. Locked up here with the depth charge, Spiraling Despair coming in as well, but he gets the shield. Jun has to flash away. Razzle dashes onto Dos. And in the end, as much ado about nothing as Isma is able to escape, but the Dawning Shadow flashed away. Dragon up in a minute. Isma would no longer have that summoner spell as Nitsky's locked up the charm on Razork. He tanks a couple of tower shots, but the heal will be enough to keep him alive. Oscar gets one though as Exakick flashes forward. Noah trying to dash away. Humanoid has a flash of his own. Dos dashes away from the Q3. It's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of SK in the end.
Now Oscar could
No
be
flash.
overstepping here.
There's the TP. Isma jumps across the wall, misses the knock-up. Oscar with the World Ender might actually escape from this. Nisty's going to slide forward. He still has the Emperor's Divide. And I spoke a little bit too hastily saying Oscar had a chance to get away from this, because unless he plays this perfectly, there is just no escape. SK get their 7th. The Dragon up in 18 seconds time, though. Oscar no World Ender on him. Razzle no Cease and Desist. No Ultimate either. That Dragon already down to 4,500. Isma doesn't have the Magnet Storm, and there's no Emperor's Divide or Quickness, so SK are running short on utility themselves. Oscar steps in, the Dragon secured. There's the knock-up onto Oscar as well. He does still have the flash. Depth charge lands onto the back line. There's the Spiraling Despair as well. Irrelevant can try to get away from this. Lands the 3-man knock-up. There's the all-out on Razork as well. But the Cease and Desist comes back off cooldown. Feather Storm out by Exakick. He falls low, but he doesn't quite die as Oscar in and tries to take him. The Searing Bolt going wide as Exakick sidesteps it. And in the end, it's another 2 kills and a Drake over to SK.
The pressure is fully on to Fnatic right now. Oscar in 2 full levels behind.
Another stun onto Jun. TP behind by Irrelevant. Jun so low, tries to dredge line forward but can't find anyone. Spiraling Despair on Ismo. Well, Spiraling Despair for Fnatic as they consistently lose their first carry. DOS looking for the engage here, flashes forward, lands the double knockup, and in goes Niski. Sweeps them back, pops the stopwatch. Irrelevant now tanking the tower. The Dawning Shadow will be enough to help take out Niski, and Noah starts to open up the big guns. Exekick flashes forward though with the Blade Caller. The Feather Storms as the feathers fly, and Noah falls. Razork and Oscarinin trying to do everything they can to turn this fight around, and they'll do exactly that. Oscarinin with the World Ender trying to get onto Isma, but can't get close enough. Good knockback by Irrelevant. Dash forward by Razork, dash away from the Cassante. No vision at the moment. DOS has the flank. What have we got flash-wise? Razork, Oscarinin, and Jun have theirs. Only Isma on the side of SK has a flash. I haven't seen Irrelevant use his flash all game.
Here comes DOS.
Might be because he's got Ghost, as Isma can go forward. The dash in by Razork, dash away by Isma. Pathmaker, Oscarinin locked in the pit, charmed up. There's the Baron secured by SK. Isma gets it. Oscarinin now in the middle of the pit as Isma flashes away. Irrelevant takes down one. Exekick though so low in the back. DOS trying to do everything he can here. Niski pops the stopwatch for a second, but Humanoid's still alive and he has damn loads of damage to try and dish out. The fear back on Irrelevant. Razork will be locked up with the Pathmaker, and that is a very dead buy. He can try to dash the wall, but Irrelevant gets in his way. In the end, an incredible exchange for SK.
Oscarinin pushed out the bot wave, now making his way back towards the team to offer assistance. It's SK who have entrance to the Dragon.
The risk for SK is they don't have the quickness, they don't have the Magnet Storm, and they don't really have follow-up engage on Isma diving in. Isma falls low. Niski trying to get onto Jun as well, as he will be able to take out the Nautilus with a couple more auto attacks, but he hasn't got them down yet. He shuffles Jun away, and Oscarin's doing everything he can to help out his support. In the end, a 1-for-1 so far. Irrelevant trying to join the fray from the bottom side. The bot breaker charged up by Razork, but Irrelevant with his dancing shoes dodges to the side. Humanoid severing bolt once again. The chase continues as Oscarin's knocked back. DOS goes back in. Razork coming in from the side as the Grasping Maw, unable to find something in its teethy clutches. The Dragon started though, and SK won't be able to get into the pit. Fnatic get the soul. Now down to 8. Fnatic trying to step forward. DOS still no quickness. 5,000 on the Baron. Isma sticking on it for now. Razork charging up the Vault Breaker, looking to get across the wall. Now they'll re-engage on it. Razork does have the flash. He has the blast go. Razork steals it. DOS forwards low down towards the bottom side of the fight as Irrelevant tries to keep 4 members of Fnatic away. Maybe SK will want to take a bit more of the battle as the all-out comes out. Exekick flashes forward. SK know they need to find something now as they go in. The Root Caller coming out as Jun falls low, as does Razork. 2 so far. Irrelevant still healthy enough to rejoin if he can. Exekick forced down towards the bottom side. No flash, no Feather Storm, no hope of him getting away, but a good slide back from Niski into the stopwatch, into the quickness, into the charm, into Oscar falling. Niski goes down as well. In the end, Fnatic walk away with only 1 Baron buff.
Once again, we find ourselves in the mid lane, fighting over the wave. Isma tries to land the stun. Exekick takes a chip of damage. Here we go.
Jun so low already. Jun almost down as Irrelevant now dashes forward, and Fnatic are on the back foot. 4v5, they have to try and find a way to get out of this alive, but Oscarinin has failed in that objective. SK, everyone walks away. The Severing Bolt not going to do enough, especially to Irrelevant, as SK will turn their eyes towards the Elder. Humanoid TPing to the top lane to try and find something out of this Baron buff.
We're getting to see some of the good team fighting, but a lot of credit I really feel needs to go to Irrelevant. Look, they just walked their way in. Exactly what you need to do.
Just tanks for an absolute year. The Elder here as Humanoid's pulled back and exploded by SK. The backdoor bonus might be enough as Irrelevant is still tanking the towers. Jun's going to dredge line away. Niski dives forward, but Noah's able to escape. Doesn't even have to burn the flash, and now they're underneath the Nexus towers. And although Irrelevant might not care, Niski definitely does. Noah's now going to open up on Irrelevant. He's locked up in the last embrace, and Irrelevant for the first time in 37 minutes falls to the SK's hubris in diving their Nexus towers.
142 stacks.
We only have 2 ultimates available for this next fight as Irrelevant steps forward. His is one of them, the all-out, still a possibility. The Emperor's Divide as well. Isma needs to jump away from that, but he doesn't have the time to escape. The Infernal Chain's just short. TP from Niski! TP from Niski! That TP sucked!
What was he doing?
Can Razork pull a rabbit out of the proverbial hat? Can he find a steal, or will Irrelevant go for the engage first? Oscarinin looking to the flank. Exekick puts the feathers down. The Dawning Shadow will land on a lot as Oscar gets charmed up immediately. The cease and desist on the backline, but Razork just can't put the damage down, and Irrelevant can. He dives into Fnatic's backline as Niski dives forward to help him. It's 4-for-1 so far. The Elder on the menu for SK if they want it, but I think they want a much juicier prize.
That fight was cut and dry, and they're going to add insult to injury and send Noah back to the fountain. 5 members alive. SK will secure the victory here in Game 1.
A very back and forth affair between them. Irrelevant, definitely the MVP for SK, carrying them through the game and taking them to 1-0 in the series.
He's also, Gnar is also perfectly fine. Irrelevant, very good Gnar player. He's got a very long history on it. Oscar in and getting bullied a little bit. Noah
gets hooked. Isma's looking for the flank here as well. The flash away. Noah. Fnatic fans just absolutely cursed him. I've heard of caster curse. I didn't realize the fan curse was as powerful. The positioning was quite aggressive. As we see the arrow come through in the mid lane, hits onto Niski. Humanoid's going to land the chains as well. The true shot barrage is enough, and Niski doesn't get a chance to move.
They're looking for the dive.
Where are you going, Niski? Emperor's Divide, flash away initially. Razork dashes forward. The Emperor's Divide comes back. The Dawning Shadow shield, not enough. As Humanoid and Razork able to tank up both the towers. Build it up, Benny. Come on.
Oscar Rinnin coming in from the flank.
Dos looking for him. Oscar Rinnin caught. Razork might just look for the Drake here. Oscar Rinnin's going to take a long time to kill. Niski now stepping back. Oscar Rinnin already low. Extra kick with the Dawning Shadow. The Drake secured by Noah. Oscar Rinnin dies. No fight ensues. But the Dragon goes over to Fnatic.
So, okay, it's a kill for Drake, but I really think that's worth for Fnatic. Jun and Irrelevant will now go face to face. Naturally, you give the advantage to Irrelevant.
I think Irrelevant wins these. Yep, Irrelevant wins these. Isma here to back him up. And
Irrelevant will just be like, all right, we'll have a nice Monday.
You get the Rift held in. Isma has to flash away here as Razork was on the way. The Enchanted Crystal Ammo dodged away from him as well. Dos, Hex flashing away. Isma doesn't really have a place to go here. The Magnet Storm still locking Razork against the wall, but with the TP coming in from Niski, Irrelevant's looking for that Mega Gnar. Bar building up. Humanoid keeping them so far at bay, though. Irrelevant has the Megas charged up now. Chun flashes forward. Irrelevant goes in for the Mega Gnar, but it only lands on the 2. Is that enough? Irrelevant then dashes away. Niski slides in, though. Perfectly played by Niski as SK managed to find 2. They lose their support for it. Niski trying to kill off Razork, but can't quite get the damage down. In the end, a 3-for-2 in favor of Fnatic. Make it 4 perhaps as Extra Kick tries to run from the Karma, but it's out to get him. Can't quite find it as now Humanoid has overstepped. Will be a 3-for-3 in the end. He has, Vetty.
Yep, he has. The heal.
9,000 on the Drake. Humanoid TP's in. Noah trying to put the chip damage down. Irrelevant building up that Mega Gnar. No flash for him. Makes it harder for him to get access that back line. Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits Isma. They're looking to burst him down. Oscar Rinnin dives forward, and the smite secured by Razork. And now the fight perhaps secured by Fnatic. Irrelevant trying to get towards that damage, but he just can't get enough down. Extra kick caught out by Razork, and Dos and SK now starting to retreat. The depth charge comes out at the end of the fight, and once again, it's a cooldown dip here for Fnatic. With a wave state in mid lane, very healthy for Fnatic. They'll get an inhibitor tower out of this. TP behind by Irrelevant. He's built up that Mega Gnar bar. Now Razork's got a little bit too deep. Rooted up, locked up. Irrelevant trying to run away from the rest of Fnatic. Razork locked up with the depth charge as well. Should fall here, but the heal gets him out in time. Irrelevant goes into Mega. Does not have the flash, but he has the dash to only bring back Humanoid. And now SK are on the back foot, forced away. As Noah gets a shutdown, Niski puts the Emperor's Divide up, but those bodyguards aren't saving anyone. Fnatic looking for the win.
SK just can't find a good engage. Fnatic used their range beautifully, and they're going to look to end this game in 26 minutes.
Extra kick, Dos and Isma. It's all on them to try and defend the Nexus, but Oscar Rinnin's tanking the Nexus towers. We saw SK overstep a little bit in this position in game 1, but Fnatic do not do the same. The Nexus in their eyes, they don't care about the kills. Give them game 3.
So again, a lot of the engage falls on the responsibility of Isma. Looks like he's going to cancel it.
Ruby Crystal gets it.
I think he's dead here, Medic.
I think he might be as well. Now, he does have tools to escape. He puts down the pillar. He'll flash forward, land a double knocker, but no one tanking the tower yet. And now, Isma dives in to tank the turret. Oscar is dead. Burnt his flash through it as well, whereas SK didn't have to use a single summoner. They're going to try and dive.
Isma is really committing to this bot side of the map. Twisted Fate, level 6, that's what they're looking for. The level 6 has been hit. Here comes the ult, here comes the dive.
So Razork's on his way. They'll go for Jun because he doesn't have cleanse. There's the gold card, there's the lockup. Extra kick running past as well, and Jun falls first. Dos tanking the tower. Razork joins up with his teammates. Humanoid on his way with the level 6 as well. They lock up Niski for a second, but the stun card into the handshake, into the pool, back into Razork. Falling again. Exa dies to the tower. Dos dies to the auto. Niski almost falls to a missile barrage from the side. In the end, a 2-for-2.
The bad news is that Exakick also ends up losing his life, and the people that got the
really
kills...
bad news for Oscar Winning here, by the way. The equalizer's down and Irrelevant's going to burn him out.
Solo kill.
Yeah.
Irrelevant has just had Oscar Rinnen's number in this series.
Oh, fight in the mid lane
Very
happening right
happy.
now. Dot's getting chunked away. Handshake out. Humanoid running low on mana. Won't have too many missiles in the chamber. Niski falling short here, though. The gold card into the bailout. Will it be enough? Isma flashes for it. Razzle flashes for another kill. 1 for 1 so far, but now Jun is in the midst of SK and he'll fall. Irrelevant coming in from the side as well. No equalizer for him. Razork, no flash, and with Exakick on his way, there's the gold card, and Razork will burn. They'll give it to Exa if they can. SK now 7-3 up.
They're relying on their scaling. The range is the big thing that we talked about.
Noah has cleanse, but Jun does not. Exa puts the whirling death down, and Jun is meeting his maker. Call of the Forge God from Oscar Winning. He's low, though. Humanoid trying to join the fray as Isma lands the stun. Niski sacrifices himself once again for the good of the team. Isma's trying to jump away. The cease and desist into Magnet Storm will end this up being a 2 for 1 in favor of Fnatic.
As we mentioned, the only big problem is Irrelevant in the top lane.
Isma's going to get arrowed. Tries to mount up and get away. Niski's here, though. Flash from Isma. Call of the Forge God still connects. Jun trying to put the damage in from the side, and now the collapse does begin. Irrelevant does have TP as well, and there we go. Stun card immediately onto Noah. No cleanse available for him right now. The Whirling Death landing onto all 4 members. Exakick falls low. Will they bring it back in time? They just had to kill Razork, but they do it a second too late. They still find 2. There's 3. As Irrelevant starts to open up. The flame spitting and SK's engine purring. As Fnatic have already lost 4 of their players, and the flash from Humanoid won't come out. He knows he's done for.
The magical kind. Wait, hang on. Isma face checks.
Arrow goes wide. Isma has flash, can dash this wall, but the cease and desist will lock him up. The flash comes out. The true shot barrage will be enough to get the kill. Call of the Forge God as Fnatic start to pray for a good fight today. Irrelevant puts the equalizer down. Oscar Winning diving forward. Hostile takeover not enough, but Exakick might be as Humanoid falls low. Noah and Humanoid blinking health bars. Dos falls first, though. Irrelevant unable to get further into this play as Razork steps a little bit too far and he's down. Good knock-up from Oscar Winning, though, and now all that front line dead for SK. Fnatic find 3.
Here he comes.
There it is. TP's forward.
Yeah, Fnatic want to fight this. They feel strong.
Doss's hostile takeover not up yet. Isma on the front line. Big damage from the Whirling Death. Isma lands the stun onto Razork. Irrelevant trying to find a good equalizer. The arrow going down once again. The equalizer comes out and Jun will burn. Isma now in the midst of 3. The hostile takeover finds 2 as Noah has to dash away across the wall. Razork caught in the middle as Isma's brought back to life by the bailout. The Cloud Drake secured for Fnatic at the cost of 2 lives. SK are doing their best job at not being suspicious here as the Destiny comes out. Razor's going to try and get into steal, but he's only got the blast cone and Niski's there to stop him. The true shot barrage will not be enough. Niski's going to get locked up, but he can Destiny gate out. And a beautiful little sneak steal there by SK, where he currently resides. So they're going to go for this top lane tier 2. True shot barrage out again, and Exakick's low. Call of the Forge God being brought down. A prayer sent up by Fnatic as Exakick falls lower. Malignant's ticking away on him. Niski with the gold card lands onto Razzle with the flash forward into the double stun. Irrelevant, no equalizer for him. The chase continues here from Fnatic. A good handshake will pull them back. Razzle falls first. Arrow onto Isma. The re-engage a possibility. Irrelevant. Look at that equalizer time of Eddie. Top left corner, it's almost back up, and there it goes! The Whirling Death on 2! As Irrelevant flashes forward, pops a stopwatch, and pops Fnatic where they stand! A beautiful re-engage from SK as they wipe away Fnatic! He has the equalizer back, Isma on the front line. The Magnet Storm off cooldown as well. There's the arrow onto Isma. Razork stepping forward, Bolt Breaker out, Isma low. Goes in, tries to steal it, but Noah secures it. The Call of the Forge God comes out, and even with the hostile takeover, Fnatic have already taken over the fight. They found 1. Exakick forced around the bottom side of the fight. Humanoid still has the package if they want a little bit more. He's going to have that back up in time. Down to 10,000.
Could very well be it.
Puts a little bit more damage on it. Irrelevant looking for that
Keep
flank
your eyes
position.
on
No
Isma.
flash for him. Isma goes in, only finds 1. Noah still has the flash. The equalizer lands on 2, but Isma falls low. Redemption will bring it back up a little bit, but he's getting chunked. The big one from Humanoid alongside Noah enough, and now Irrelevant is in the wrong side of the rift. He's burnt out by Fnatic. Niski chipped away at as well as Humanoid flashes. Exa blocks him. Humanoid finds 1. Exa flashes away.
Noah goes for
Noah's
it.
looking for more. Noah doesn't want it to end here. Exa can't find the damage. Stun card from Niski. And misses the wild cards, wouldn't done enough. In the end, a 4-for-1 in favor of Fnatic, the Baron in their eyes.
But they found the fight that they were looking for. The engage was good from Isma, but it wasn't good enough.
Niski's TPing, Niski's TPing.
Is he going to try and end the
He's going to
game?
look for the end. They don't have Baron empowered recalls yet. There's the TP.
Oh,
Can he
the
take it in time?
TP?
It's ADTF. Will he get it in time? Oscar's going to get back. Niski gets one Nexus Tower. The stun card, not enough. The internal
Arrow
Crystal Arrow
misses.
coming out as well. But Niski won't be
recalls.
able to do this. He'll take 2 Nexus Towers, but the recalls come out in time. He tries to get away, but he can't escape today.
Ooh.
Double Nexus Towers down as the Inhib in top lane respawns.
And here we go. Isma being chipped away at. This is where Fnatic feels the most comfortable. Their poke damage doing good work. Arrow.
Onto Niski. Isma going in. Equalizer laid down by Irrelevant. They're putting so much damage down with a hostile takeover as well. 1-for-1 so far as Oscar in and flashes away. Noah trying to do everything he can. Irrelevant on the backline though. Humanoid burning. Humanoid ticking down and he'll fall. John low as well. Irrelevant goes out. Now Noah in a 2v1 trying to do it all for Fnatic. He's the highest health in the game, but he can't quite get the kills. Not enough. The arrow dodged to the side off, but the cease and desist onto Irrelevant will burn him down. Niski's in the base. The TP from Humanoid. Exekick can stop it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the blood rush to stop it. He can't stand him to the side, but Jun's down. Noah can open up now as Exekick will fall. Humanoid kills off Niski, and that's it. That's game. Fnatic will make their way to a match with MDK.
Fnatic are able to find the fights that they need to turn this game around. It's heartbreak for SK, but it is nothing but cheers from the arena as the Fnatic fans erupt.
And here he has saved the Fnatic faithful on his back. Fnatic will make it through to the final weekend of winter.